guys, I'm going to solve problems relating trigonometric functions as part of our midterm exam in Math 13K under Engineer Christian Faith Crieta. So, to start with, this is problem number 1. So that is problem number 1. The quantity of secant A minus tangent A multiplied by the quantity of secant A plus tangent A, which is equal to 1. So the problem is, how do we prove these identities to be equal to 1? Now first, we are going to find the values of this secant A and tangent A in their ratio identities. So by definition, the ratio identity for secant A is equal to 1 over cosine A, and the ratio identity for tangent A is equal to sine A over cosine A. So, what are we going to do next? Next is we will substitute the value, the ratio identity to the secant A and tangent A. Now we have 1 over cosine A minus sine A over cosine A multiplied by another 1 over cosine A plus sine A over cosine A. So this is our equation number 2. This will be equation 1. Okay, now we are going to solve with this problem. So as we can observe, the identities are in terms of cosine and sine. So we are just going to solve it. So since in this quantity here, since we observe that they have the same denominator, all we have to do is to combine them. So, cosine A. So, 1 minus sine A. We just copy it because they have the same denominator. And the same with the other side, 1 plus sine A over cosine A. Since they have also the same denominator, then we just copy the numerator. So we arrive with equation number 3. Now we're near to the proving. Okay. Now we are going to multiply both quantities. So here, 1 minus sine A multiplied by 1 plus sine A is equal to 1 minus sine squared A. Since since 1 minus sine A over 1 plus sine A, so we just multiply it, so the answer will be this one. 1 minus sine squared A. Then cosine A multiplied by cosine A is equal to cosine squared A. Now we arrive with equation number 4. So for the final answer, we will have to find the identity that will satisfy the equation, which is equal to 1. So by observing, cosine squared A here has a Pythagorean identity, which is sine squared A plus cosine squared A is equal to 1. So by definition, we have the Pythagorean identity, which is sine squared A plus cosine squared A, which is equal to 1. So if we just transpose the sine squared A here to the other side, so we will be left with cosine squared A is equal to 1 minus sine squared A. So therefore, we're just going to substitute the value of cosine squared A here, which is equal to 1 minus sine squared A. So we arrive with 1 minus sine squared A. Just copy the numerator and then substitute the value of cosine squared A here, which is equal to 1 minus sine squared A. So 1 minus sine squared A, which is equal to 1. Now we arrive with equation number 5. So to finalize the answer, so here we have equation 5. So 1 minus sine squared A over 1 minus sine squared A is equal to 1. So we just cancel it and cancel this one. So 1 minus sine squared A over 1 minus sine squared A is clearly equal to 1. Therefore, we arrive at this answer. 1 is equal to 1, which is true. So the statement secant A minus tangent A quantity multiplied by the quantity of secant A plus tangent A is equal to 1. Therefore, it is true.